VSC. VSC, I put a teaser on Instagram and Facebook for what we're going to talk about today. Ooh, I put a teaser on. Hello, welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The VSC edition, the most dangerous show of the week.
And you all, if you were paying attention, get to save money right now. Oh, we had someone who's watching the, I don't know if, did you see the comment? Liz said she looked at some comments last night. I might have looked this morning and seen different comments. Introduction, so 1 second. Someone made a comment of we should talk more about the yarn behind us.
Yes.
You saw that one?
I did.
Okay. I was like, we do sometimes, like on Wednesdays.
More often than not, it's Wednesdays.
Yes. And we don't always circle back to a lot of them, but we can at some point. But go back and watch old VSCs. However, ironically enough, we're not going to talk about yarn today because I got in late as usual, but extra late today as not so usual. Life right now is just
oddly enough, we have a special guest visiting us. You
What?
can kind of see him sitting in the
We're going to talk about some notions today. First, okay. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in maybe trying to be mild and sunny, but really chilly. Not cold, not freezing, just chilly. Brevard, North Carolina.
Liz, I'm a minion there.
Okay. And I thought I'd wear, you can't see the sparkle in this. I'm wearing my sparkly sweater today because I figured the black would pop against the shimmering pearl really nicely.
It does.
So, and if I'm saying this here, so maybe I remember to go do it, your thistle, the link to the project that inspired her thistle sweater from yesterday.
Yes.
I was supposed to put in the description. Apparently I was off yesterday anyway, before things got worse. Not at the shop. I forgot to put that in there. So things were already off kilter yesterday. I will try to go back on yesterday's video and put in the notes going to the project that inspired her sweater so that you can figure it out from that project rather than we don't have anything official to put out for that. Anyway, so, yeah, hi, look, full coffee. You can already tell how today's going to go if this has not been drunk yet. But, so yesterday was our first day back from all the crazy, snow. Yes. You didn't have to finish my sentence. People just had to like wait.
True.
And one of the things that happened with being back for a week and not having been able to really get in during times when, say, UPS and FedEx could deliver for a week meant that we got all kinds of fun packages that we've been waiting for.
I blame UPS.
They mostly all came from UPS, didn't they? Yes, yes. FedEx, we haven't, loaded up on too much yet. But that means we got fun things. So some Lantern Moon stuff that's been super delayed came in. So I've made an executive decision that yet again, for what we have in stock, you can try to pre-order. Well, contact us if we're out of something because we're already out of things again. Sure. But you have to contact us to ask us if you can pre-order something from Lantern Moon that you want and have it work with this sale. This sale works with things we're already carrying. But see, we're going to add to that today, what we're carrying, some of the knickknacks and doodads and fun things. Yay. So, but first, before we go to those, we will go to those. But I want to talk about these other fun things in front of us first, so that then I can try to put them on something while we talk about the other stuff. Go multitask, people. Ain't gonna go well. We got in the official Knitting Barber Cords. In all the colors that she carries. Now, not every shop has all the colors, and we only got in a trial run of 3 of every color. So there's the potential that these could go really fast.
We are going to put the caveat on it that if we run out of a color, we might not be ordering another batch.
Yeah, we don't know.
Right away.
We don't know. If you contact us, we can talk, but we can't guarantee. I'd like to order more because I'm already intrigued. I haven't actually used these yet I'm like picking up colors to see which one's going to show up really nicely on camera. Ooh, that might look nice. I try to use it on a project right now. But we've got every color. So, and you might be saying, well, what are the Knitting Barber Cords? We are late to the game on this. These have been out for a while, and lots of people like last Christmas were saying, hey, do you have these? All excited. We're like, no, we have stitch holders. We don't need more stitch holders. And I'm finally trying them out because shout out to Jessica. She showed us a version, maybe not the originals, just, more generic version. And I was like, oh, wait, that's how they work. Oh, cool. Okay. So, I'm going to start talking about what these are and how they work. And if I start putting them on a project or two, then I might have Liz do colors or something. I don't know.
I can do colors.
Okay. There's no description on these to read, but you can also talk about the price, which is on, say, one of these. The ones in front of us, we haven't stickered yet, but they come in a case that looks not unlike our wrist ruler cases, our little tins. But these tins, they're lighter weight and they actually screw on and off. The wrist rulers just pop on and off. So they come with a little carrying case. They have the Knitting Barber and that they're original on the front, and they have the color on the back. Actually, you could read on the back what comes in them because there is some numbers and lengths.
There is.
Okay. These are essentially stitch holders, but they're kind of fun and cool, and they come in interesting colors. So what comes in each little tin?
What you get 150 centimeter or 60-inch length, and you get 2 75 centimeters or 30-inch length.
And so the idea with these, so let's see, it looks like the one I just grabbed is the long one. Here's a long one. And you get 2 shorter ones. These 2 shorter ones. Essentially, this is like a sweater kit. I mean, you can use them for anything you want, but if you think about all of, I'm excited to kind of try these at home with my morning meditations. So if you think about pictures from my morning meditations on social media, I oftentimes have to put them on a stitch holder, and my favorite to like spread them out because they're jammed like this one, jammed onto my needle. And my favorite stitch holders are the ones from Clover right now. And they're essentially like the cable on a circular needle with a sewing needle at one end and a little stopper at the other end to keep things from falling off. These are longer. We have shorter length and a longer length of those. These are longer than, this is longer than the shorter. And this is longer than the longer, but that's because there's no stoppers on the end. That's why at first I was like, why would I want to bring these in? Because I mean, they're cables and there's no needle or stopper on them. They're thicker. As you can see, they do not have the memory of being in the package, which is a downside to the Clover ones that we sell. Because if you've seen me try to lay those out on morning meditation, oh my gosh, they're all kinds of floppy twist. Well, not floppy, but like kinked,
twisty, yes,
kinked up. So the general idea here is my no frills sweater. I already have it on stitch holders, and I can tell you these stitch holders, the foam, I love them, but they're starting to pop apart where if I don't double stick and see that memory right in front of my face, if I don't double stick the little needle in, they pop off while I'm knitting and I have to go, oh, poop, get them back on the needle. Sometimes it's still a product that I would consider that I think is worthy of selling. Everything's got issues, right? So I'm gonna try this for the first time live on camera. Here's the idea. These are little tubes actually. And if you look at the end, I'm not sure if I can get close enough to show you that they actually are hollow inside, but they are. And the whole idea, I've seen some videos, I'm gonna try this for the first time. You stick your needle tip. So I had it like this. Let me see if I can do it over a dark spot on the back wall. You stick your needle tip. Oh, depth perception issues. So it sticks in here. And then you can just slide the stitches. And I'm going to see, because I have mohair on here, how well it's going to slide on. onto the knitting barber cord. It works, but since I have this double strand of stuff, it's going to probably take me a minute. But I'm going to try to transfer these sleeves onto, I'm sure, oh, here they come. If they were already on a bigger needle, this might happen a little easier. I'm going to slide these over. While I'm doing that, Liz, if we can start showing off color. So the color I picked up orange. I wasn't sure if I picked up one of the weird pink, though, the salmony pinks right there. I'm using orange. These are the orange ones. Do you want to show off some colors?
Yeah, before we do, I'm going to give you the retail price.
Oh, yes.
We are retail pricing them for $16.50. So Rebecca's working with the orange. This is the light blue. It's kind of a brighter blue.
And I'm doing this on camera, so if this pops off or something happens, y'all will know. It's going to take me a few minutes because I've never tried this before.
This one is just blue. So we have a nice,
I think I called them light blue and
light blue, light blue, blue. And then this one is light green.
Oh no, it's not my mohair getting stuck. Okay, my stitch was split on the stitch holder.
Oh.
So I'm gonna see if I can get it on here. This is a user error and not like, oh there, I got it past. That was not a knitting barber cord problem. That was I split a stitch on my original stitch holder problem. It's still going on very nicely. Go ahead.
Light green, green.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit darker than the light green.
Yeah, one of them's more kind of lime or
yeah.
fluorescent green. I'm gonna try as much as I can to have good pictures that will, if you use the drop down menu on our online site, they will attach to the picture and you can see. So far, I've had to tug on this a little to get them over, but it's not coming off the needle tip that I've stuck it on. Now, these are the sewing needle tips that I'm moving are pretty teeny tiny, but this is going fairly smoothly. It's bright. I like these bright colors. They're really, I think they're really fun.
We have 3 neutrals. We have white. We have brown. It's a nice chocolate type brown.
I feel like our camera is not as in focus today. I might need to clean the lens before our next show. Well, you know, if you have problems seeing these, we can always try to show them off up closer. Go with that, and then I want to show them
black.
This. Okay, we still have more colors, but I have gotten, everything is on the knitting barber cord now, and it is still stuck to my needle, and I can grab this and I can pull it off. And then I can put this in to make sure that the reason we like these cords is because they're flexible and you can try stuff on with them. And that's the same idea with these knitting barber cords. So now I have one whole sleeve and there's extra. Like if I wanted to tie this up or just leave it hanging, I've got one whole sleeve on one of these cords. I'm going to work on the next one while Liz shows you more colors. Yeah. Ooh. Try not to have things fall on the floor. The struggle is real.
Then we have red.
That's a nice, good, solid red.
It's a good red
for these little plastic tubes. Okay, again, I'm gonna stick this on. Just shove it up there a little bit so it's nice, firm for now, and I'm gonna have at it. Okay.
We have violet. It's a nice purple. We have pink. It's almost like highlighter tape pink.
A lot of these are kind of like highlighter tape colors, which is kind of fun. The pink is like, it's almost a salmony pink, but not quite. It's warmer pink than the other things that are kind of in the pink range.
We have fuchsia. And then we have, this one wants to pop out of its.
Yeah, some of them are staying nicely.
Then we have mauve, which is purpley.
It's more of a fuchsia-y, purpley, yeah, pink.
So
wait, where's the tip? Where's the, oh, there it is.
There we go. With pink, fuchsia, mauve. So they're all just a little bit.
Of course, I had to pick the one with mohair in it to do this with, but it's actually, considering it's mohair and sticky, it's actually going pretty smoothly. So these are 15% off with the code product of the week, but as some of you may be aware, since we're over 700 subscribers, and until next Monday, until we film next week, you can save 27% with the code Sideshow 700. You have to pick one or the other. Sideshow is words, 700 is numbers. If you find this video after our Sideshow sale has ended, you get one more day to save the 15%. Okay, I got this one in a little faster, I think. I think I did this one a little faster. Then boop, take this off. Boop, this one's free. So right now, I've got both sleeves. Here's one sleeve. Way over here's the other sleeve. And say I want to try this on for y'all because I've been knitting on this. I want to see how long the torso is. That is where this one comes in handy. This one's 60 inches, right? Mm-hmm. And even if you're making a super huge loose sweater, you can still keep some of the stitches on your needle. But I'm going to try the experiment right now so again, here's a bigger needle. I'm going to see how this works. I'm sticking my little tube on the end there. Oh, it works so much faster. Look at that. When you're taking it off an actual needle. I mean, the stitch holders I just took it off of were, see, look at that, just kind of go on there. We're kind of like having a super teeny tiny needle go in there. Mm-hmm. But this one, big stitches going straight off of the needle onto this guy. Look at that go. I was going to say we could go talk about the Lantern Moon stuff, but I think I can do this pretty quickly. And Liz, if you want to start maybe bringing up some of the new Lantern Moon products, I'm going to keep talking while I do this.
Well, just to remind, we have the old Lantern Moon little pouches.
The pouches we got back in, like some of them we were almost out of, and we have more in stock. Silver.
We have.
I'm not going to go. I don't think we're going to go over all the prices of the old stuff.
Nope.
Right?
We have the red, the silver, the blue, the green in the little pouches. And
this is going so fast when it's going off the needle.
More sheepy tape measures. Gray has been like explosive.
And we have maybe 6 in stock right now.
Yeah.
We should have a ton more in a little bit. So if it's out of stock when you go to try to purchase it, contact us.
Have more knit out boxes.
Okay. I just already got around. We got more sheep Sherpas in, but people pre-ordered. So if you want a sheep Sherpa, you have to pre-order again and contact us. I'm all the way around already.
Sweet.
That was pretty cool. And now I'm going to pull my knitting needle is free. In theory, you can get it back on the knitting needle the same way. You jam it in and slide them back on. If there's time at the end, we'll see if I can do that. But we want to talk Lantern Moon. So I'm adjusting these. Do you have any other old things to... Or no, not old, No. Okay. So let's see.
We haven't even opened them.
Yeah.
Because
unboxing on camera. Okay. I'm trying to hold on to these ends to make sure that
you might want to just like give them a tie.
I could. I just don't know how if it's gonna what it's gonna do to them.
Oh,
right.
I was gonna say tie it, towards the
I'm going to try.
Because I want to say they're just silicone, so it shouldn't.
So what's that mean? So they should be fine.
When I tell people plastic tubing to avoid pilling, this is kind of.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to knit with this stuff then. Doesn't that mean that? Maybe? No.
Okay. But it should, the knot should hold.
Okay, I just tied it. I haven't tied the sleeves, but I'm hoping, I bet we could do it with the sleeves too. That's the back. Okay, this entire sweater is on the Knitting Barber Cords. But look at that. That means I can try this on without fear of the stitches falling off. I bet I could have tied these, and I bet I could have tied these just fine. And here's the length of my sweater.
It's a perfect prop.
Yeah, I don't like props. I think if I need to do a few more inches and then do the ribbing at the bottom, but that is coming out quite nicely. I haven't tried this on in a while, but I'm trying this on the Knitting Barber Cords. I think like this, if you are a sweater knitter, and even if you're not, if you do things where you want to be able to stretch stuff out, these are fantastic. And at first, when I first saw the price, because our price is pretty comparable to what I'm seeing them listed in the US. This is from a woman in what, Norway, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Finland.
We have to check. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. When I first saw them, I'm like, that price? I don't know, but you get 3 cords for that price. Honestly, if you bought a whole set of our clovers, it would be probably be at least this price, if not more. And you guys can save some money this week. So this is fantastic. I'm going to take this off only in that I want to see how hard it is to get the needles, it back on the needles from this while we are talking. So
I think I pulled one of everything new out.
okay, so the new stuff, and again, some of these we might only have in limited quantities because we're testing them out. The new stuff is cases, more cases, and of different types, and stitch holders or stitch markers. Sorry, these
Can
are
I have
stitch
my
holders.
pile of stickers before it gets lost in the?
She doesn't trust me. I did just lose some stuff that's not shop related. That's kind of important though. So I wouldn't trust me either. Okay, so where do you want to start?
We could each do a sheet, a stitch markers.
Okay, and then I'll put this back on. All right, we got like 10 minutes because I'm so, running late. All right, those I think are going to be so super cute. So those are tassel stitch. Oh my gosh, they come on a little thing. Look how cute to display that. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. So they're are they wire? Are they fabric? Are they?
They're
They look kind of like wire loops, but
cross between wire and thread.
And they have tassels hanging off of them. And so if you like if you like dangly stitch markers, this is the way to go. How many do we have?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These colorful tassel stitch markers are handmade, and the bright silk threads are sure to be seen on the needle. The flexible loop can
Silk
accommodate all needle sizes.
That's the cool thing about those is some of our ring and dangly stitch markers are only for smaller sizes, but those have enough room. You can use them on bigger needles too. And okay, so if it's 10, is it 2 each of 5 colors?
We have black, blue, green, red, and gray.
Those look super cute.
The same colors as the little bags.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, except for the black.
What is our retail price for those?
We are retail pricing this at $11.25.
$11.25, and they are 15% off, depending on the code you use, right? They're either 15% off or they're 27% off if you use our Sideshow 700. And they have like, they're stuck on the side, but you can pull them off to like, because this one started to come off already. This little package, these are what?
See the tag so I can read because it has.
I was gonna read, but you are the reader. Okay. There are 6, by the way. I already read that off the tag. These are little sheep. And it's funny, the outside of the package, and when I bought them, I thought they were white. They're silver. They're super cute. Let me get them up close. They say LM for Lantern Moon, but they're 6 little sheep. I think they're adorable.
They are made of silver plated brass. The ring will accommodate needle sizes up to 11, and we are retailing them for $13.50.
$13.50 for these 6. And that's not bad to go up to an 11. It's not like the super bulky yarn, but it also means it will comfortably fit on those small ones. Oh, she hadn't looked at them yet.
We hadn't unpacked any of them. Like I stickered them, and that was.
I think the tassels are super cute too. So we have 2 new styles. They're both danglies because I absolutely love our cocoa knit stitch markers, but they are snug on the needle, which is good. And I'm pulling this knot out, and it's going just fine. But if you like the dangly ones, or if you want a dangly one to be like the beginning of round marker or something like that, then these can be a nice accessory to have in your set, All right, so what do we have next?
What do we have next? We have the Knit Aid case.
All right, and as she's getting that out, I'm sticking this back up on my needle, and I'm gonna see how it goes to get these back up on my needle.
It is the same blocking, print blocking as the knit out box. Same colors. It has a black trim. And it's just a little case
think
for
all of
all
them-
of your or all of your, like you can put
You can
repair
put
hooks, cable needles.
sewing needles, you can
Sewing
put small
needles.
things in there.
It has a little pocket over on this side that you can stick stuff, but
It's really meant to keep your accessories
Accessories,
organized.
yes.
I think. That's why it's called the Knit Aid case.
Yep.
And I am just talking while I am kind of shoving stitches around. That since these are noodle flexible, then you kind of have to get things more prepped than if it was a little bit firmer of a cable. But now that I've pushed them around, oh look! Oh my gosh, look at that. Going back, I just have to make sure that I've got them pushed up enough, bunched up enough.
Yeah.
Then they slide right back on my needle, which is kind of cool. What's up?
Patty case has 6 pockets to keep a variety of tools on hand. The zip closure keeps contents safely stored. We are retailing them for $17.50.
Again, as long as I have things bunched up, I just slid all this stuff back on there. I just have to keep accordioning this around, and it's working really well. Okay, so we got the cute Knit Aid case, which is really for your knickknacks and doodads to put things in. I could see putting my cable needles and my sewing needles, and maybe firm stitch holders, the little loopy one, the little clothespin looking ones.
This
Giant safety pin, whatever. Kilt
one
pin
is
looking
the
ones.
double point needle case.
I'm trying to bring in a bunch of double point needle cases because I have had requests for this, for keeping your double points organized. The Lantern Moon is the first version of these. I want to bring in some Knitter's Pride as well. What does it look like?
It is the same print block printing as the rest of the stuff, and it has a nice burgundy winey red color trim and interior.
It looks like it's like some of the double point cases I've investigated before look like they were a little short, and this looks like you've got space for short to long. I don't know if the 8-inch, sorry, multitasking means my brain's gonna fart. I don't know if the 8-inch prims will fit in here, but it looks like a lot of lengths might actually fit in there. That's cool.
It is a padded double point case, has 12 sleeves, including 1 extra large one for circulars. The zip closure keeps all the contents safely secured.
I like it. What's it retailing for?
We are retailing them for $22.50. Do we have a quick tape measure? And I will measure. Oh, wait.
Should somewhere. I have my wrist ruler on if you need. By the way, I've almost got my however many millions of stitches back on.
It's about 8 inches on the inside from inside to inside. So
Cool.
you can put 8-inch.
We can get the prims in there if you have a bunch of prims. So, because a lot of double points, unless you buy a full set, do not come with a way to organize them. Like that doesn't necessarily have a pouch for every single size if you've got every single size, but it's got places to divide and organize. So,
But if you're doing a project with multiple sets of double points and different size circular needles, you can put one of these in that project with all your,
All right, I just finished getting the torso, which is what I'm knitting, back on. And I'm gonna pull this back off and wind it up. That, honestly, grand scheme of life, that did not take very long to get it back on my knitting needles. I'm gonna keep the sleeves of this one on my barber cords, unless orange becomes super popular, and then I will take it off and send it to you. But we have 3 of every color of the barber cords, so unless orange is ridiculously popular, this one's going to be mine for right now. So what else do we have?
We have
that one looks
the
pretty.
circular needle case. It is the same block print as all the other ones. It has the silver edge and interior.
It's got a lot of pockets.
It has a lot of pockets.
This is for fixed circulars.
It
I
has
haven't invested
15
in
pockets.
15 pockets.
And 2 pockets for accessories. They have a little flap.
Oh, how cute.
One on each
Not
side.
a fastening flap, but just a flap.
Yeah.
I did not invest in the interchangeable cases because a lot of people who have interchangeable needles already have their own cases. If you'd like to investigate that, contact me. But not as part of the sale, but just as you can do a special order. But if you have fixed circulars, if you're not an interchangeable fan, this can be a great way to keep them organized. Like each pocket can be for a different size, and you can see if their multiple sizes will fit. We have different versions of this type of case.
Yes.
This
We
is
are
very pretty.
retailing it for $27.95.
Awesome. So honestly, we should open the shop right now. So, but I'm super excited about these new products that we brought in to celebrate the new Lantern Moon products, which again, we have 2 different types of stitch markers and we have 3 new cases. We have the fixed circular case, we have a double point case, and we have the knit aid case, which is like more for, instead of keeping your notions in like in a little sack, you might be able to organize them a little better in the knit aid case. To celebrate that, all Lantern Moon that we have in stock is also on sale. Contact us if there's something that's out of stock, and that's a hard maybe on if we can do a pre-order at the sale price. It's, you know, I don't know if everything's in stock right now with them. So, and then super exciting, we have the Knitting Barber cords. What is your favorite color? I already have several that are potentially, huh?
I know what mine are.
Red and black. That wasn't very hard, not rocket science, but that's okay. It's good to know person and know what you
Yes.
like. I mean, these fuchsia-y ones are super pretty. We had to disappoint one of our knitters in that we do not have teal, but we do have.
I think this is kind of close. though.
That's as close as we're gonna get. The light blue is probably as close as we're gonna get to a teal. We've got the greens and the blues and not right in between. With 14 colors and no teal, but that's okay. You can find one hopefully that is somewhat close. I would be happy using almost any of these colors, but it fun and bright, you know, snag them early. Again, this week only, we have the Sideshow 700 and yeah, we'll just see how that goes. So we got to go. Tomorrow is Dear Becky and Lizzie. Send us questions if you have them, or we'll wax poetic on whatever we feel like. Sit and stitch on Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Get into Zoom with the shop phone number
828-877-3550.
and then lather, rinse, repeat next week, I think, because we don't have anything going on the weekend, which is good because I'm already tired.
So not a
How is
thing.
that? How is that different than any other show, you might say? But you know, that's life. So super excited. Knitting Barber Cords. Yay! Have a really great day, everybody. We have to go because we have a lesson coming soon and the shop should be open right now. Bye.
Bye.